Hi, welcome back. We'll start again. So, today we want to texture that correctly. So, that means this wall here has the other stone, not this stone, the other stone. So we have to do that material. So we click on this wall, and we see here we have different materials. But not the right one. So, we delete all of them and make a new one and call it wall little stones. Then it should be a principled shader. It should be an image that we plug in. We open that image. It is in our texture folder, and that looks like that here, I think it was. Can take that or that. I think that is good. Good. It should have a roughness, it is stone. Then we have a texture, so to position them we need the coordinates. Input texture coordinates. Then we need the mapping, that is vector mapping. Mapping is to position it, to scale it, the texture. And then we go to texture here and we connect vector with vector, so we can control the size. Now go here in our mode and you see that is the part of the unwrap. So you unwrap and you see it's not clear enough to work good. So we go to front view and project from view. Now you see directly there. And now we simply scale that here. Think that can work. Yes. Only where it don't work is at the sides, because we made it from view. So we need to get the parts that don't unwrapped correctly. Select them. And then unwrap them with the other method of that. We have different methods, and this time we try here a normal unwrap and see that turns around here in many directions. It's not so good, so we try Smart UV project. That looks better. Done. We have built that wall. Oh, we forgot here the door. Okay. Unwrap Smart UV project. A little bit scaling. And then should be good. Yes. Oh, here's the same. Okay. So we have two. Unwrap it. Smart UV project. And scale X, and then we have it. Good. This wall we have, the tower has the same texture, so we can copy that. A to select all, Control C to copy. Then we go here to the tower and say new, and say little stone tower material. Good. We delete what is there and Control V to plug in the stone material. We see what happens here. So we simply can take all and scale around to a result that we like. We see here it isn't that good, so we should try that here other way. So I get here to my plus, and there I have my add-on UV squares, and now he makes it straight, and then it's straight and look better. You sure can make it here 2 for this other 2 parts, and then that should fit nearly. If not, it's not so important. So good. Here, that is, we must look. This wall has also the small stones. So we delete here all materials and make a new one and call it big wall. Little stones. It should be, we delete all what's there and Control V to plug in the material. That is it from this unwrap we did, and here we try to make it from view 2, so you unwrap from view, we have it directly there, and you can scale it here, or you can scale it surely here in the mapping. So that should be it. It is a great wall, so that is great. Then we have to do the same here on this part. So we look from there, you from view, and scale that simply. So that is that. The little, yeah, they have the same material. So we can take here new material, little roofs. Get that here away, plug in Control V the stone material, and it's done. The same we take here, that is little roofs, so we type in here little roofs, or there is a bang, done. Good. So we have textured that, file, save. Now the house we only want here the front with zones, the rest is the roof. So we take border selection and take that is the front of the house. So we can take that. Here we make view unwrap from view 2, and we call it new material front house, little stones. Then we delete here all and Control V plug it in, and then we scale here. So we have that. Here that is the roof, and the roof needs tiles, old tiles. You see it, moment. Here you see it as a real old roof, and so we get there also a real old roof. So that means new material, new, and call it old roof. We use here also this input, this paste, Control V, but we take then the other texture. So we go here to image and say folder. We want to take here the old roof. You can get it from texture.com. I told it often. So we can take that and simply here view from view and add the roof titles there. So we only have to scale that down, and then we have an old roof on there. Good. That is that. Think that all can be a little bit more to the front. So I make here another loop in, and then take the top part and Control plus to select one more and bring that a little out, so we have a little overstanding part. Changed. Okay. So that I want to bring in front here. So that looks a little bit better. There we must plug in a door, there a window, that is all clear. File, save, but we need a bottom too. So we add mesh a plane and now bring them to the coordinates. So we simply take this line and bring them there, and that to the other side, and that completely to the back. That is our bottom. So we bring them down too. Then we look from the top and get here a mark seam. And then we unwrap from view and object apply rotation scale, file, save. We need now the bottom material, and when you look at the original, that is this old style stone bottom. So new, delete all what is there, Control V, plug in, get to the folder, and how we call that material, bottom stone. Good. So we search here in the texture folder, and that is this one. You can get it from textures.com like ever, and we simply scale that, search like that, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. That's okay. Here we can go a little bit more out, so that is good. Good. File, save. Now we have to do this wooden stair way there, and that should be our focus now. So we make one of these small guys there. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, scale in the hole, scale set. So that should be one of them. So we have to mark seam them completely. We have to apply the rotation scale of it. We have to unwrap it. That is correctly unwrapped, that is good. A new, we make a new material and call it wood 1. And we can plug here all in like before, Control V. But we need here another wood material. So look what I got. You can get it from textures.com, and I have it in my folder. So I take this here. That looks good for me. So I copy that and bring it in our texture folder and get it there. So then we take here, open the image and say in our texture folder it should be the wood, and then we have the wood on this one thing there, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in one. So we give here an array modifier, give them a 12 count, and go here more to the side that we get the space between. Think that can work. Good. So we have done one of these segments. Then we take here this one, Shift D, duplicate it, disable here the array modifier, we kill that. So we can make here the bigger ones with them. So we simply scale that in the hole and then scale set. So we get the bigger ones. Only must think about that you changed all, so that needs a new apply and a new unwrap. So we have that. So we have to apply the rotation scale of it and make a new unwrap. So we have that. That is good. That we can take for there. And we need here a long one for there. So Shift D, make a copy of that, rotate Y 90 and scale in the set, very long. Then we have to apply the rotation scale and you unwrap. You see that here is turned, so rotate 90 degrees and have it better there. Good. That is that. Now we must look how that all should be. That one we have, and all the parts between. Here is a much bigger one. So we take there the other that we have. Where is it? Here. And Shift D, place it down there and make it scale set in the double or such like that. Then object, apply rotation scale again, U and unwrap. Rotate down here in the UV image editor, and then we got our material there. Good. You see here on the stairs that wood is bigger than all the other. So we take that here, Shift D, make it smaller, so scale X, and scale set to make it fatter. So like that. Then object, apply rotation scale, edit mode, U, unwrap. Rotate 90 degrees in the UV image editor, done. Good. So we look that we can place that now. So we pick all and bring it to our scene. So grab it there. And now we have to rotate some. That means that here should go from here to down to the bottom, and it should be ended before the door. And here, this line, I must look how long should that be. Near before here comes this other one. Okay, that means here. And we have to get that back one and bring it before the door. That is there. That is our way here. And that should be rotated that it goes straight down to the bottom. But it should be in set origin to geometry in the high of, I must look, the high of them is in the middle of this house there. So think here that can be. And now we have to rotate them. That means set. And we set here with left click the 3D cursor and set now the origin should go to the 3D cursor. Now the origin of our mesh here is there and not in the middle. And now we can rotate around that one. So we rotate and we can place it there. Good. Because we changed. that origin of this object. So that goes down there. The same we have to do with the other ones. So that one here, that is this line here, that should be a little bit higher than the other. So scale set, that we see through it, and that one should be follow them. So we have to make it shorter in this direction there. So we take here the back and small that down. Then we set that origin here. We place the 3D cursor and set origin to 3D cursor. Now we have it here and can rotate them like the other. So we get that. We place it parallel to them, and here when we want to go there far away, so we take here the normals should be our axis, and then we have to do that easy. Now we get back to global axis, and then you have the normal global. Good. Between of them comes these little parts there. And I think that is all too short, yeah? When you look here, that is a huge thing. We have a little thing that don't fit really. So maybe that is the perspectivic view. That can be. I don't know it exactly. So we tried. We take here that one and make it as long as the others. So it's like that. Then we take here a new unwrap from view. View, unwrap from view, and simply scale that down. Good. So we have done that. Try it again. Okay, once again. So scale that down to that size. Now we can go here with the tower a little bit more to the right, and here with the wall also, and this little roofs there, place them there. So we have a little bit more weight to that, but when you ask me, that is too less. So we make more. We get here this whole style and bring that longer. Then the rest of that, make that longer, and we make that here also longer. So we have a little bit more space now. Again, unwrap that and scale that. Good. So we have reached more space. Yeah, that maybe comes near than all other before. So we can make that longer, that wall here, bring them there. Don't forget to unwrap then new. View, from view, scale down. Oh, that was too much. So I take simply that what is changed, that is that one here. So simply view from view and scale down. Search like that. And that is okay. Good. Then we have to make longer the bottom there. So we take the right and bring it out there. That is enough. Then the house itself should be longer. So we simply mark that and bring that to the side. Don't forget here to unwrap that all new. View from view, scale up, and done. Here you need another unwrap, so take that and scale that another size, like that here. Make it smaller and grab it and position it. So that looks better. Now we can make that a year longer. So we go front view, set, and we see now the door is there. So we can plug that, grabbing simply there. Same we do with that one, grabbing, simply plug it there. Okay, so we done that. Good. Now we can place there our spaces between them. That comes here between this both. And we become here a stairway. So here that should be shorter. So we take here this back part and bring them there and bring them to the bottom, such like that. But it must be on the high of the other one. So we bring that up to that high. That is good. That must be before the other. So that means that we have to take them both and bring them here more to the side. Here we need another one, so Shift D, make a copy and bring it before the other. So that is there. That is okay. Good. So we need the stairs there. So we simply add mesh a cube, scale down, and scale set, and scale Y. That is one of the stairs, and we need much of them, so we simply plug them down to the bottom there. We give them a mock seam and a new unwrap, but before we must apply the rotation scale, then again unwrap and get this wooden material there. So here it should be wood. How we call that? Wood 1? I don't know. Yeah, it was wood 1. Good. So then we take here an array modifier. So add array. See what happens. It places it in that direction. So we have to do here a -1. So it goes to the left side, and we need to higher up that. So we go here higher till 1, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2 is good. And we go here a little bit more and give them more counts. So we have that here. We have to bring that all together a little. So play around with the values there. Then you come near to that other one there. Good. File save. There comes a railing 2 on this stairs there. and here at the top there are some of these wooden stairs too. So we can take here the same one, Shift D, place it there. But here we need another value. So we simply place them near together and deeper. So we come here deeper and near together, such like that. And then we take here a count, higher count, and go deeper. So that is it. And here a little bit space maybe, but only a little. Good. That's done. Make a copy of them both. Shift D, place it to the other side. So we have that. And all the other stuff should be directly behind that. So we bring that more to the front. And the house itself. The tower can stand where he is. No, we must place them near. So we get here more to the side and place it more here, that it fits with the door there. Good. That is good. File, save. Now we need this railing stuff there. So we take them, set to go wireframe mode, grab it there, and you see that is too big. So we simply scale that down to something like that and rotate that it fits with this railing there. Scale a little bit bigger. That is it. Now we should array that here. So we have to try a second array and give them here more space between for the bigger one there. And then we take here 4 of them. That's okay. Then we take here the bigger one and give an array 2 and place it between the others there. Try to make it nearly in the middle. So, and the last one should be not there, so we must apply the whole thing to delete what we don't need. So we now can select here the last one and X delete parentheses, L to select all, and the same we can do here. What we don't need, select with the L. It isn't applied, so we have to apply that. So now we can take that one here, that one, and that. Okay. X to delete the words. And here the last one should be a big one, so we can delete that here and take simply one of them. Shift D, take the normal coordinates and grab it there. Good. Done that. We go back to material mode. So we have it there. Join that together as one and place it in the middle there. And Shift D, duplicate it and bring it to the other side. Good. The same thing we have to do here on this part. So we simply can take the same thing. So we can take that here all, Shift D, copy that, join that together as one, and now we need the same rotation like the stairs there are. So rotate and grab it to position like there and bring it over. Good, that one's there, so we can delete here the rest what we don't need. That is, that here must be shorter, so we bring it to there, and the rest we delete here. Then the last one should be a big one, so we delete that here. This maybe two, and take the big one, Shift D, and bring them in front. So normally now all this stuff without the big one should be go straight up. So that means we take here the pivot point for individual origins, so each one has its own rotation, and so we can place them straight up. You see it here. Only the big one that should be rotated the other way. So here we can go back to median point and bring it there. Grab there. That is good. So here is the same thing. So when you look from the front there, and then you say here individual origins, and then rotate, not with both, maybe with one. Edit mode, select all individual origins and rotate. Now you can set them up, and the same with the other, that one. Edit mode, select all, and with different separate UVs. Good. Pivot points, so that is the right spell for that. Shift D to place it on the other side too. That are the stairways there. File, save. Only now we need here a platform for that. So I bring the camera a little away that we see there better. Then we take here, add mesh cube, scale down, and bring it here more to the to the x-axis. So mark that and bring it here more to the x. Then we go here back to global axis. We make a Control R to make a loop in, and then simply take that one here, extrude that out to the other one that is there. Now we have it, but it is too big, so we scale that in the set. So we get such like that. Bring it on the high of the stairway, and then we have to unwrap that, so we can select all and disable what we don't need. So we go here back to median point to deselect this not needed edges and mark seam the rest, and then simply apply the rotation scale of it, and you unwrap, and we can take here this wooden material 2, so the name is wood 1, and so we take here wood 1. So we have the wood there, and that's it. Maybe that all must later a little bit smaller also. We will see that. But before here the wall that is not good as it is in the moment, so we try here to unwrap that again. Yeah, the front one, this front one, correct. And unwrap smart UV, unwrap there, and that looks better. Oh, we forgotten the door again. Use smart UV, unwrap, bang, boom. Yeah, done. Good. That one here, I don't know what this here happened. So take it a little stones. You from you. Well, nobody sees the layer, so it's illegal what you do there. But okay, so we have it. So we only have to make the bottom right till the end there. Yep. And that was it for today. I must look if the all is good, and then next time we see us to make here go through in the city, make the city houses there, and then we see how it's going on. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.